Hi there, you're at the AVAX Wyckoff analysis session. So we'll quickly look at both the weekly and daily chart and see what we can find out what AVAX is doing. So in the weekly, here, last week we put in this tag. Is it a sign of strength? Currently, it seems like it's still holding true, and it's getting a little bit of resistance at the orange line. You have already seen it last week at around $25. It was also where the automatic rally candles closed. Is the level where those candles closed. So if this really is the sign of strength, and if the price really retrace and hit this range top, the range we're talking about is from the blue line 16.5 roughly to where it is now at around $25. It's not uncommon for some sort of retracement from the sign of strength. Sometimes it can go deeper. If we look at the far left over here, it went deeper. And then if it really happened in a way that it tested this yellow line or even the blue line, then afterwards there would be another leg upwards. Whether or not it's going to be, so here it's like this, right? And then boom, all the way to the buying climax. The other time it went like up and then all the way to the very bottom and then zoom. So it differs every single time. Sometimes from the selling climb, the sign of strength, to when it climbs again, it took over here, you see, alright, 280 days. That's over 9 months. And here, from the sign of strength to where it started to climb, it took only 42 days. So hopefully this time, with all the positive sentiments, it's not going to take like 280 days that long, right? When crypto adoption is largely more positive now, people are more positive to all the other blockchain based services or things like stablecoin, etc. So hopefully this won't be a long wait before the next buying climax. So that's the big picture view. If we go to the daily, last time we said okay, it's potentially getting to a buying climax, and right now it topped at around this resistance line at $26.80. So this resistance line I shared before, during mid-May the buying climax topped over there, and then this period of preliminary support from the selling, early accumulation period, that also had a couple of tips at that point. So the thing is here, if this is the climax and there's a tag I should put back here, that's automatic reaction. This is what we're expecting, yeah. So this blue line, $22.88, you can consider $23. It's referencing the automatic rally, sign of strength, as well as this automatic reaction back in mid-May, plus this last point of supply in mid-June. So this range from $22 or $23 at the high point to this low point, $21.50 roughly, that's the defense line we're talking about. So if it retraces, it will probably find support around this range, and then we would expect a second test. It can be higher or lower. If it goes higher than the white line, then it becomes an upthrust. So those are the two stages that we are anticipating. If the volume catch up, then that's, well, not the red ones, better small like low red bars and then long green bars. That's where we can get an upthrust. If it's like just a bit of green, like in late May, not like it's basically these three bars combined, let me highlight them so you can see easier. These three bars I'm talking about, they are not higher than the previous three bars around that's pushed to the buying climax. That's why like the second test didn't go as high as the buying climax, and then eventually went all the way down. So this time, hopefully the volume will follow and support this second test and make it higher to become an upthrust. If not, if you look at the weekly, it depends on how deep the retracement goes, right? It's going in tandem. If the weekly it's going down, so does the daily, and it will retrace to the automatic reaction. And when this banks up, if it really goes to the new buying climax, obviously that's when we see the upthrust in the daily. But also it can happen in a way similar to this, go to the very bottom, a selling climax, when the weekly goes to somewhere around the yellow or the blue, that's the selling climax for the daily. And then when the weekly eventually goes up, then it will be a new distribution cycle for